guys are doing good today. So today's video is going to be about spell bottles slash sachets, slash mojo bags. It depends on, what your personal preference is of what you want to call it. Some people, call them sachets, mojo bags, sachets. So it all depends on your personal preference of what you want to call it and so forth. And yeah. So I thought it'd be a little bit informational to go over, what it is, what it can be used for, what they can be used for, and different ways that you can kind of use correspondences to create. So first off, when it comes to spell bottles, they have been used for centuries and centuries. And what it is, it's usually a spell that's within a bottle or a jar. It don't have to be a specific type of bottle or a specific type of spell. You can use, instead of, if you don't have the funds to get a glass bottle, you can use plastic bottles or cheap bottles, water bottles, whatever you can get. The same goes for jars. You can get mason jars, baby jars, pickled jars, any kind of jar that you'd want to get to make a spell bottle, you can. And it don't have to be a particular type of magic in order to create one, so you can be as creative as you want. Same goes for mojo bags. A lot of people, if you can't get your hands on like the silky, what is it, like I forget what you call it, it's like kind of see-through and stuff like that. A lot of people use them for loose incense bags, or bath sachets, which that's another thing you can incorporate into your bath. If you like taking baths, you can do an herbal sachet for, relaxation, peace, protection, banishing, anything of that sort. And same goes with, your mojo bag or sachet that you're wanting to do. You can hang one over your bed for love and prosperity, and there's just all kinds of things that you can do with a sachet or a mojo bag. All you really have to do is put your intent into it and kind of use different correspondences. Like of such, let's say you're wanting to do a love sachet. Well, you would, first get your whatever you want to use to put it in. It don't have to be, again, one of those type things. You can use fabric from Walmart. They have like tons of fabric, or your local fabric store. You can go there and get, whatever color you want for that. So let's say we're going to do a love sachet. So you'd want to go out and maybe find something, a color that represents love for you. Like, for instance, love for me is pink or red. So I'd be looking for fabric that looks like. So I got my little red sachet. So next thing I'm going to use is things that correspond with love. I'm very into crystals, so I'd probably use a rose quartz. Also, roses represent love for me. Red roses or pink roses. So I'd use something or a type of rose, red rose probably, to put into the sachet. So I'd use sachet and also a different thing that represents love for me. For instance, not just a romantic love, but, I have love for my child as well. So I'd probably put maybe baby's breath within the sachet itself. So, and of course you want to, enchant it, put your intent into it, whatever you want to do. Also, I would probably incorporate maybe half an eggshell or something like that to represent, my kid, my child, because I have so much love for my child. So probably things that not just correspond with the romantic love intent, which you can do that as well. Again, personal preference, but you can just be really creative with it. So anything that represents love for you, you can even use personal items if you feel so, that you want to, whatever intent of love that you're wanting to do into a love sachet. So again, you can be creative with it as you want to be. So it's not really like what do I do now? Just be creative with it and what you want to do, and listen to your gut. Always listen to your gut. So yeah, that's all that I have for this video. If you guys have any questions or anything of that, please let me know. And also, When it comes to like spell bottles and sachets, you can also, a lot of people are starting to where they put them in their car, like if they go somewhere. So that's also a good idea too, to have a protection set while you're on the road, while you're driving, because you're still vulnerable of, negative things happening to you. So that is all that I have for this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Also, I'm kind of interested to see how, if you guys use spell bottles or sachets and how you kind of, where do you put them, or, what is your most used one, things like that if you're wanting to share. So thanks guys for watching, and many blessings.